What is it?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How'd you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, really? I thought it was going well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Damn.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'm sorry. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Her proposal is part of her design, this all is.
Yes. Knowing this does not really change our position, however.
What do you propose, that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Or we could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Fuck.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Alright, well, let's get back to her.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Alright, so tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
There's fucking methamphetamine just over there. Some kids are taking it. Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
So they're the delivery people you want us to investigate.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
How convenient.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Oh man, but that guy's cool.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
So why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Oof.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
I will.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
Well, it's no coincidence that the lorries are stranded here like that, huh?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
Bruh.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Tract and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Rip that guy. Rip the drivers. And what proof do you have that the union's involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
Donations? Crowdfunding? I don't know.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
Oof.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think it's being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, but she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Duh. Well, we already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Stubborn. Okay, I made up my mind.
Yes?
We'll take the case. Probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Okay, hopefully it's not the cool guy. I like him.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
Okay.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Yeah, you seem smart because you're rich. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this, reality that we're in.
This reality.
Yes, reality is your side case.
Yeah, because I don't know what's happening.
An experimental side case.
It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality.
Ah, yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy now that I think of it.
Acute? Total amnesia?
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right.
Oh
we're in.
god.
I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Okay. Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
She refers to your corresponding ages.
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol, a very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
Okay.
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Oof. Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager.
Oof.
Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders.
Kids doing methamphetamine.
As I told you, Martinez used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Yet you mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near that?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the
Wow.
Insulindic.
Wow.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues,
Bleu.
the blue immensities.
Les immensités bleues. Bleu.
Vast, lukewarm, and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
And what's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know.
Fucking Caillou.
Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks of the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch. The Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her, and to humanity at large.
Okay, well, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
And what kind of city is it?
The great kind.
Okay.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
And what makes it great? The disco?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
And who built this city? Was it Wild Pines?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
And when?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
That's not that long ago. Why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest.
Ooh.
By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people. In the middle of the Insulindic Ocean. The world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
Tissue. We're pretty much the center of the world, right?
Oh, we're quite a way off. About 22 kilometers from the center of the world.
Ah.
That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
Damn. How?
There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
I don't know any of this. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna ponder the orb that is the Earth.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly.
Derealization. Jamais vu. Revachol, Special Administrative Region, Le Caillou, the Insulindian Ocean, Coalition Government, Insulindian Mission Command, name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something's wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers in the fridge. Trevant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your head reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners, see if they peel loose. It feels like the most important of all your thoughts, the one you truly must complete. If only I could, dude. Shit.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Yeah, where the fuck am I?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This is all a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality.
What am I? Who am I?
Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
Well, but I want to know everything now.
That is understandable, but perhaps it's better not to eat all your candy at once.
But why?
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Well, these are impossible. That's it
Glad
for
to have
now.
been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Yeah, you seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat,
Yeah?
while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible,
Yeah?
within reason.
So?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes, A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Oof. Can I get new clothes with my 592?
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed?
Yes. You're too ashamed to ask this person for money. Too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes. Those half-precious stones of Odinel.
Oof.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Hey, but listen. Billions, dude.
I am
Fuck.
sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first three. Those are ape speak.
Funny. Oh, I'm the scum of the earth.
My. Why'd you say that?
I'm gunk.
That's garbage. You're a police officer.
No, I'm not. I'm gunk.
Shall we talk about something else, maybe?
That's it. Ooh. I'm fucking poor. I need volition. Oh, I'm almost at a level, but man. Well, I think that'll be all for now. I've been recording for so long. Progress. Made progress. We actually investigated some shit. And I got a lowdown from this strike negotiator rich lady. I don't remember her name. There's so much text in this game. The story's revving up. I can tell. I can't wait to see where it goes from here. Hopefully reloading that save didn't fuck me over too hard. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye-bye.